Ladies and gentlemen, KARRAHBOOO is finally back. We're gonna jump straight into this track, ladies and gentlemen. This is her first track back since being dropped from Concrete Boys, ladies and gentlemen. KARRAHBOOO SBM. Let's see what she's talking about on this one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I usually do this live, so follow the Twitch link in the description if you haven't already. But let's see what KARRAHBOOO has to say. I'm actually really intrigued when it comes to KARRAHBOOO and like the direction her career is about to go as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is some of the most attention that's been on her since leaving the Lil Yachty and Concrete Boys conglomerate. Like, now this is her first track back, and this is the first time we're actually gonna see when Lil Yachty is not fully writing her lyrics, what can she do? I don't think Lil Yachty was writing every single KARRAHBOOO verse, line, this, that, and the third, but I feel like he was giving out introspective thoughts to what she should do in her music, how she should say this, how she should portray herself in the media with the things she wears and how she acts and things like that. Like, I feel like Lil Yachty played a big role as KARRAHBOOO the artist. Like, he played a big role. Can't even talk. He played a big role in KARRAHBOOO in her career. So I want to see where KARRAHBOOO goes from here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump straight into this and see what she has to say. Let's go. Let's go. KARRAHBOOO wasn't bad before Yachty, so I just feel like she elevated her. Let's see what.
Sad, bro. All these bitches mad, I got the fuck bitch you could choke. You can ask a million times, I'm still gonna tell you no. Leave emotions out the business, get this money from my folks. I got weed inside my purse, but you can still pass me the roach. I ain't hit no one in months, my friends are fan proud of my growth. Give a fuck about a train.
I ain't hit no one in months, they're proud of my growth is crazy. Considering that Lil Yachty was saying he was treating the Yachty's label bad, KARRAHBOOO was treating the label bad, doing this, that, and the third, acting like a diva and all that. It's hilarious that she said that. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know, leave emotions out the business, get this money from my folks. I got weed inside my purse, but you can still pass me the roach. I ain't hit no one in months, my friends are fan proud of my growth. Give a fuck about a train. I might pop out vintage coach. I might pop out with your friend, I might pop out in Chanel brooch. I might block you for you send this text, I don't do back and forth. When it comes to dubbing niggas, I got the most out control. I didn't tell a nigga no, they shoot shots, I wouldn't be on them. Out to mix inside the booth, cause I don't need no extra drama. Nigga begging when it's
I'm not gonna lie, you could still hear her personality in her music. Like, the best thing about KARRAHBOOO was that she had like the super nonchalant flow with the hard-hitting lines. I keep the stack under my arm cause stacking up a must. And she delivered it in a monotone voice and, you know what I'm saying, very confidently. I still hear the confidence and the monotone flow that she's using. And the flows on this is great. You feel what I'm saying? I don't hear those like really good bars. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every single track I've heard from KARRAHBOOO during the Concrete Boys era that she was in had a lot of hard-hitting lines. Maybe not a lot, but definitely had multiple hard-hitting lines. So far, the best line in terms of bar is the Wembenyama line. I do think she has some real lines on this, though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? She definitely has a few lines where I felt like she was talking. But this isn't bad so far. I'm not
see me looking slow. I'm too busy with big mama on the road. I'm too locked inside the booth, trying to go. I'm backstage for a show, get in my mode. I don't say too much cause I know shit gon' unfold on its own. Sad, bro. All these bitches mad, I got the fuck bitch you could choke. You can ask a million times, I'm still gonna tell you no. Leave emotions out the business, get this money from my folks. I got weed inside my purse, but you can still pass me the roach. I ain't hit no one in months, my friends are fan proud of my growth. Give a fuck about a train. I might pop out vintage coach. I might pop out with your friend, I might pop out in Chanel brooch. What? Go.
What's happening?
Talk about it.
Here we go. And that's the video.
Nah, what, yo? How do y'all feel about this track down below in the comments, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not gonna front. This wasn't bad at all. I liked the flows. The production was well. She had good lyrics. Like, this is typical KARRAHBOOO. She didn't have no crazy lines where I'm like, oh, she's back, But this is still a good KARRAHBOOO track. This is the same thing she did on Splash Sisters or whatever it's called. This is the same thing she did on Box the 40 and what. This is better than all of that, in my personal opinion. Like, she's still a lot better than what she was when she first started, when Lil Yachty wasn't doing what he was doing in terms of creating her artistry. And I ain't gonna lie, she delivered with this track right here. Now, this isn't some god tier banger like KARRAHBOO's career is saved. Oh my god, drop the album. You're about to outsell Sexy Red. No. But this is still in it. She's still on a great path. This is a great direction. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know what y'all rate this song at a 10 down below in the comments. But I give this a 7.2. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. This is not a bad song from KARRAHBOO. I want to see what some of these comments is talking about. So let's deep dive into those. Yachty wrote, but she mastered the flow. And at the end of the day, she is KARRAHBOO. She can write about the life she lived because she lived it. Actual facts. I'm not gonna lie. That's actual facts. I'm hoping she has the writing ability because Yachty said she doesn't have any writing ability whatsoever. So I don't know if that means she goes out and gets a new ghostwriter or that means I'm going to sit down and actually try to write and spit these lines and get these bars off my chest. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? What are you talking about? Y'all saying she fell off and are the ones commented right under when she dropped. Fan behavior. This quite similar to her writing while part of Concrete. It's one thing if Yachty helped her write, but I don't think he wrote for her completely. Plus, this is tough. I have the same sentiment. Same sentiment. It seems like everybody got the same. I'm in love with her nonchalant flow. She happy she's independent. We get the real big boo. Nah, this I'm telling y'all right now, like, it seems like she's okay so far, but this is only the beginning. And I want to know, like, does she have unreleased music that they planned on dropping as part of Concrete, but because she got let go, that music is no longer being dropped? Or is she still able to drop those tracks? Because if she's still able to drop those tracks, she might be fine for a long time, depending on how much she was writing and making music and, you know what I'm saying? How much she was actually perfecting her craft. Because if she has a bunch of Concrete Boys era tracks ready, she's going to be sturdy for like a long time, maybe even a year or two, depending on how much she was working. I ain't going front. You could tell Yachty ain't writing for her no more. 300 likes? Like worse or better? Not really. It still kind of sounds like Yachty though, you joshing. Nah, it still sounds like her old sound. I don't think this song is better than her peak self, but this is still similar to her old sound. This doesn't sound different from her old stuff, so somebody lying. To be honest, she sound better. Maybe Yachty was holding her back. I ain't gonna lie, the discourse around KARRAHBOO is absolutely insane. I did not expect this to like be the full-on conversation on they feel like, you know, if she's doing good or if she's doing bad. People were saying like, oh, KARRAHBOO's now trying to expose the industry and Yachty, but she has so much shit. Like, it's a whole bunch of like storylines that are going on with KARRAHBOO, and I kind of just want to keep it the music to a certain extent. I want to see where she's about to go and where her trajectory is about to lead her with her no longer being part of the Concrete Boys, because I feel like the Concrete Boys gave her the platform and that was her push. Like, oh, she's the best out of the group. That's not Yachty. She's one of the best female rappers, this, that, and the third. That's part of a group, Concrete Boys. You feel what I'm saying? But now that she's a solo entity and a solo artist, what is she about to do? Is she about to get hard-hitting features from this person, that person? Because she has songs with Anicia. So if she about to, you know, go that route, try to get off the, you know what I'm saying, the female duo hit song, is she going to call up a singer like a Don Toliver to get a hit song off? Or does KARRAHBOO even need to do a hit song? You feel what I'm saying? Does she just remain underground, doing her own style, doing, you know what I'm saying, small shows, this, that, and the third? Because I feel like with the Concrete Boys, she could fake get into the mainstream realm just because Lil Yachty is as big an artist as he is. You feel me? She doesn't have to reach to those where she would be at with the Concrete Boys or Lil Yachty type of level in order to be a good, you know what I'm saying, sustainable artist in the game. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to be mainstream or signed to a label in order to be a profiting and, you know what I'm saying, well-off artist. So I feel like if she just stays the underground lane, she'll be fine. But I feel like if she doesn't give out super quality music or give us hits, a lot of people will be off of KARRAHBOO as time goes on. Because as time goes on in real life, people tend to listen to the newer artists that are coming out currently. You know, the 2024 artists that have came out this year that were giving us hits, or like this is our first time really hearing them and they're starting to blow up, those are the people that are getting the most spins. Those artists that came out in 2017, 2018 are not getting those same spins as they were before. Unless they develop that solid core fan base, develop that real connection with their fans to where it's like, yo, I'm going to be listening to you forever because the music you've been making all these years has not missed, i.e. a Lil Tecca who's still going gold and platinum, even though you have the Lil Pumps of the world, the Smoke Perps of the world, even the Trippie Reds to a certain extent. Trippie Red has his solid core fan base, but he's not as big as he once was. You feel me? And that's because he's not giving out consistent hits, and he's not a new artist in this generation. People's attention spans go like that nowadays. So you have to keep feeding the zeitgeist and keep going and going, giving out hits, quality music, keep your name in drama, keep your name in these on these platforms and these pages, and you know what I'm saying, have drama about you and get on to do this, that, and the third. So I feel like KARRAHBOO has the drama with, you know what I'm saying, coming back from the Concrete Boys and doing her thing. So where is she about to go as time goes on? Only God knows, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about the KARRAHBOO song down below in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how y'all feel, man. Let's have a conversation down below. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Thank y'all for tuning into this. It's been your boy, TTP Primo. If you're new, subscribe. Follow the Twitch link in the description. And I'll see you later, all right, bro? Thank you for tuning into this, you heard? Safety, my boy. Keep grinding, and TTP. Big Boo.